Hello everybody and welcome to the final part of the extras of the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. What on earth is this part for? Well, when we fought Zaldin, I made mention of the fact that I did actually end up getting Mickey to turn up, and I just felt, well, I need to show this off. Reason why Mickey showed up, I ended up in anti-form, and yeah, that kind of completely and utterly screwed me over. And not only that, but I'm going to show you the full bit of the secret ending that as it appears in Final Mix. Because I want to. I can't remember where I got the footage from, I apologise. Person on the internet who actually recorded it. But that's life. So basically on certain boss fights, Mickey can come and save you. Should you die. Now there are multiple things that you can do. You can attack, you can do Pearl, which is a great magic attack, and also you can do this sort of chargey thingy. Now, no matter what you do, Mickey will always revive you, whether that be after doing the D-charge thingy and maxing that out, or whether it be once he's lost all his health. But yeah, so basically, what you're going to want to do whenever you get Mickey, if you ever get Mickey, is just, you know, just attack and use the Pearl thing. Don't even worry about him dying, because when he dies, he will revive Sora, so get as much of that free damage as you can. Because, I mean, like, particularly with Zaldin, he's difficult. Like, he's ridiculously, stupidly difficult. And it's very likely that you will kind of get Mickey multiple times and still fail. Which is essentially what you're seeing here. This is my first failure of an attempt to take on Zaldin, and it just did not end well. But it did mean that I get to show off everything to do with Mickey, otherwise you would not be getting this part. It just literally would not be a thing. Because there is no way in hell I was going to try purposefully try and get Mickey in a boss fight. It's not going to happen, no. Now basically Mickey, I believe, can rescue you up to 3 times. I think it's 3, it may only be 2, but basically you've got a random chance of him saving you. At least after the first one, I think. So, good luck. Now, seeing as we're just going to finish off Zaldin, I think now's a good time for me just to say, sort of, thank you all so much for watching. I mean, there is the secret ending thing coming in a couple of minutes, but I feel that now is a good time just to say thank you. And I hope you've enjoyed these extras. I mean, I know they've been very babbling and arguably completely pointless, but I hope you've kind of seen stuff that you may not have seen otherwise. Because it's not generally the stuff that gets shown off, and there's some interesting stuff going on. And I hope I've provided some reasonably fun conversational areas that you may not have realised before. Probably not, but you never know. And yeah, I'd say I have really enjoyed playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 again. I know I've moaned a lot about certain elements of this game, and I think as they stand, I completely stand by my statements, and I do think that Kingdom Hearts 2 is a flawed game. It was great when it came out, but certain elements just come across as ridiculously, insanely lazy, and I think that they should have done better than they did. So I just hope and pray that when we get Kingdom Hearts 3, there's not that level of laziness, because that would just be awful. Also, you can see how close I got to defeating Zaldin. I was on his last health bar. His last health bar. And he did this to me. Now, it's definitely possible to jump over that, but I am awful at it. And also, I just fail miserably. But I was so close, and I failed. And with that, there was no more that I could do. But that is Mickey. And now, it's time to see Birth by Sleep, the secret ending that happens at the end of Final Mix. As I said before, I can't remember where I got this from. But it's the secret ending, and thank you to whoever did record it. I just can't remember. It's really bad, because normally I would never do this, but I wanted something relatively exciting to finish on after, you know, failing at Zaldin. I have to say, sort of, as a teaser for Birth by Sleep, this was just, like, so insanely, amazingly epic. Like, my god. This was, like, the best thing ever. It's a shame that when it actually happens in Birth by Sleep, because it's essentially the end of the game, it doesn't live up to this epicness, because it's all within game graphics and it doesn't quite flow as well as this does. But, I mean, it's just stunning and epic and just... I mean, I can just remember the amount of kind of conspiracy theories and just general theories in general as to what the hell all this meant that happened when it was revealed, and just, oh my god, it was amazing. And I just wish that they had this when they did the original Kingdom Hearts 2 and didn't leave it for bloody Final Mix. Because it's just so epic. And I mean, also just the level of animation here is just outstanding. And it's something that I think needs to be said about Kingdom Hearts. The animation is phenomenal. You may not necessarily be able to tell it in the regular cutscenes, but, I mean, Square Enix are, like, among the best out there for CGI animation. They're just ridiculously amazing. Just all the little details, it's just mind-boggling how good it is. And so, as this comes to a close with just a ridiculously amazing finale, and just watch the eyes, they move, it's just so good. But as I said, thank you all so much for watching the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough, and all the extras if you have watched them. And I hope that you will join me for my next walkthrough, which will be beginning very shortly. There we go. See you all later.